I was driving home late and I was listening to Scott Galloway on a podcast, and he was like, how would it be any different? All of the things that Donald Trump is doing, how would they be any different if Putin and Xi Jinping were in charge? How would it be any different? And he was like, he said, I'm not a conspiracy theory kind of guy, but I'm going to go a little conspiracy theory on this. He's like, I think that President Xi and President Putin each bought 10 or 20 billion of that Trump coin, Trump's cryptocurrency that he launched the Friday night before he was inaugurated, and said, look, we're giving you $40 billion, but we need you to do three things. We need you to completely abandon Ukraine and keep your hands off of Taiwan. We need you to just decimate the United States alliances with the Western world, Mexico, Canada, Europe. We need you to fracture NATO. And we need you to destroy the United States economy and start a global trade war that will drive like Japan and South Korea into China's arms. How would it be any different than if Xi and Putin were orchestrating all of this stuff? How would it be any different? I mean, Europe is restructuring its entire economic situation right now without the United States. Canada's negotiating trade deals with China. I'm sure Mexico is too. Japan, South Korea, other Asian countries are now having economic negotiations with China. And NATO's fucked. I mean, they're going to Europe Europe will pull it together. They're already working on deals to bolster their defense manufacturing, starting with the Germans. They're manufacturing weapons again. I'm sure that'll work out great. And and Donald Trump is destroying our stock market. And and his half smart Gomer supporters in the United States. Let me see, I wrote down a bunch of their talking points. People who can't afford to pay their student loans are now experts on the stock market. Uh, Tariffs are long term, not short term. Stay the course. Donald Trump is playing chess, not checkers. Tariffs will replace income taxes. Why do you love taxes so much, lefties? It's because the left doesn't pay taxes. Crashing the market forces interest rates down, making the American dream affordable for the forgotten man and woman. Crashing the markets makes stock prices affordable for everyday Americans again. Why is the party of Eat the Rich now defending the rich? How do we know that tariffs will work? Every single expert says they won't. Crashing the market, this was my favorite one. Crashing the markets will bring back masculinity. I saw one Gomer that said, here's an example of Democrat logic. Tariffs are bad, but Zelensky and World War III are good. The market crash. The stocks were overvalued anyway. And if the market crashes, then that lowers the interest rates at which we need to refinance our national debt. Me sitting here knowing that tariffs are the path to no income tax, Dems still don't get it. Trump is playing chess, not checkers. If tariffs don't work, why do 170 countries have them? Those are just the talking points that I saw today on TikTok. Donald Trump's supporters are so dumb and gullible that they are celebrating the crashing of the United States stock market indexes. They're celebrating it. They think it's amazing. How would this be any different if Putin and Xi were running our country right now? How would it be any different?